And the show, and we're just like really excited.
Thank you.
We both do theater, so we were wondering if anybody had like methods for understanding the character and how they would feel during the recording process and portraying that emotion.
That's a fantastic
That's
question.
actually really
Yeah.
good.
That's a deep question, yeah.
Well,
That's really
That's a
good.
great
I was going to
question.
say that until I think
That's
of
a
something in
great
30 minutes.
question.
Let me bail you out here for a second. This is a good time to talk about one of the members of our crew and our family who is, I don't think we would have been able to make the show without him.
He's MVP.
Yeah, his name is Andrew Mcroy.
Andrew Mcroy.
Yeah.
Andrew Mcroy started as an acting coach for our younger actors and became, I don't even know what to call him except the answer to that question in terms of how to get performances in the show to a place where everything feels right and true.
And a lot of it is, you know, when everybody arrives, Andrew builds like full detailed binders of research and homework and understanding of the mythology, and it's so much of it is the homework, and what Adam said about these guys over here is the work ethic. It takes a lot of work and time and effort and passion, and so they put so much into that, and so much of it is just is doing the homework, and you can do anything.
And in addition to a great teacher and coach, he's a great actor too. Go back and watch season 1. There's a flashback scene where I'm desperately trying to get Percy into yet another boarding school, and he's the headmaster that's making it very difficult. And that was a total delight to get to play with him that day. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's
And keep doing theater, please, as a fellow lover of the stage.
Andrew is like he spends so much time out of his like actual like life to like, help us. He, like at night, even like after a full like 12-hour day, he'll go home and write us all like individual essays about what we did great and what we can improve on and what was like, just the day in general. It's insane. He's the best. We couldn't do this without him.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So much fun.
Okay, next question.
Hello, my name is Valerie, and I just want to again repeat what everyone else has kind of pretty much said. Like, thank you so much for your work on the show, and also for all the actors for your amazing portrayal of like characters that a lot of us have loved since our childhood. And my question is mainly for all the actors. If you were your character for a day, what would you do to maybe change or add to the plot to maybe like make the outcome better?
I think Aries would prefer to have a chariot pulled by Frenchies.
Large Frenchies or regular size Frenchies?
No, we're talking like 20-pound Frenchies, but like a gaggle. Like a gaggle of Frenchies.
50 or 60 of them.
Yes. Yes.
feeling it. I'm feeling
And
it.
they're fiending for their next meal, right? So they're pulling me on that chariot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, maybe we catch air. Just saying.
6 inches of air, I think we're talking about.
I'd love to see a showdown between Gabe and Poseidon. I think that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think everyone would like to see that.
Well, there's kind of like a Paul showdown with Poseidon in like season 3 or 4, but that's like, I wish it was a Gabe one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would have been, and also the actor for Gabe, Tim, he was like amazing. It doesn't seem like it on screen. It's because he does a really amazing job, but he's like one of the nicest people you've ever met.
I know, I'm sad he was petrified. We really did get along great.
Oh well.
Next question.
Hi, my name is Hannah. First of all, I'm just a huge fan, and Leah, you look gorgeous tonight, Queen.
Yeah.
But, thank you. My question is for Walker, Leah, and Aryan. If you were actually a demigod and had a godly parent, who would it be?
Good question. What do you guys think?
If I was a demigod and I wanted to be a demigod.
If I was a godly parent, who would your godly parent be if you were a demigod in real life?
I'd say Poseidon. I gotta go Poseidon.
Yeah.
Just for like, I mean, I have to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also like I don't know. It just seems most fun. You know what I mean? Because ocean's like the scariest. So like
Yeah.
you kind of like
Yeah.
yeah.
We had that experiment with my daughter, and I said, "Oh yeah, you would be Bianca," and she's like, "Let's not go there. It gets real dark."
Oh.
I would pick Athena, because I'm already smart, so again, and then I would pick Aphrodite, of course, you know why.
Both of them.
Yeah, I don't need to
Yeah.
explain that part, obviously, you know. But I'm just joking. I'm joking. Oh, sorry. But yeah, I would pick Athena and Aphrodite if I could have two.
That's a good answer. I don't know. I feel like Apollo would be kind of fun to have as a dad. Also, isn't he the god of like the arts?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
music and
Music. So I feel like any kind of artist would just naturally be his kid. And also, I've thought about this a lot. I feel like I would be Hephaestus' kid just because my dad is like really good at building stuff. So I don't know. I feel like that would just kind of translate over.
I thought you were
Yeah, well, then-
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I'm sorry, that was out of pocket. Too far.
That was a great question.
Yeah,
great
thank
question.
you.
Thank you. Next question, please.
Hi, I just want to say, Arian, my friend Layla loves you so much, and she says hi. Also,
Hi, Layla.
Wherever you are.
where she is, sorry, what is the most funniest thing that happened during the set?
Oh, for me?
All of you, sorry.
There's this, I feel like I've told this story before, but there's this one time we were all like working, we were all like chilling. I think Walker was off doing something else. And so it was me, Leah, and some of the photo doubles, and we were all in school together. And I was just in my room, I was doing school, I was minding my own business. And for whatever reason, they had the brilliant idea to try and prank me. And so Leah, I hear them like giggling outside, and Leah walks into my room, and she's being really sketchy. She's like, "Arian, what grade are you in?" And she's like hiding her hands behind her back and like fiddling with the doorknob. And then she walks out, and then all of the lights shut off. We're also next to the props room, so the lights in the props room shut off too.
Oh my gosh, I just remembered that.
And so all of the lights in the schoolroom shut off, and I really didn't want to get up, but I felt like I should. And I go to the door, and it's locked, but it locked from the inside. So I don't know what your plan was there. But I open up the door, and I open it, and the first thing I see is the lights flick on. Everyone starts laughing. Leah is sprinting away from my door. She trips over a trash can and eats it and falls into the mini fridge.
By the way,
Great prank.
That really hurt. Like, really bad. Like I don't think you understand. That trash can was a metal trash can, and that was really heavy because it had trash in it, obviously.
Oh.
And the and then the mini fridge. Wow, thank you. I love that. But the mini fridge was also heavy, obviously. So I hit my shin, like my what's the front part of your leg? Yeah, like
your shin.
Yeah, I hit my shin on the trash can, and I fell over that, and then I hit my like rib cage into the mini fridge because I was still very short. So like the mini fridge was almost my height. So I fully like body slammed into the mini fridge, and I fell onto the ground.
Solid prank.
Real quickly, do you remember when there's a scene where like I run and we're falling into Tartarus, me and Arian, and
Oh my god, yeah.
I run and I jump and I grab his arm and we're both on wires and they're like pulling us down the sand dune. And the two things they told me was don't land on his head and don't kick sand into his face. And I was like, why would I do either of those things? And then I run up the hill and then he falls down and I kick like a handful of sand right into his
More
mouth.
than that. More than that, for sure.
And then I land on top of his head.
He like way overshot his jump and rolled across my body and fell.
But I was kind of scared though because I rolled over him, and then when I looked back up the mountain, he was just face down in a dune of sand. I thought I killed him or passed out or something.
Wait, actually, I'm so sorry. Really quickly, this is the like very long story short. But basically, we were going into the underworld, and that is after I jumped off of Cerberus, and I was hanging on to like the huge like mountain, whatever. I don't want to say whatever, but basically, they had like these like false rocks and stuff and things, and they were like